Have you ever felt your relationship falling short of your expectations? Maybe it seems like you're putting in all the effort while your partner's commitment is wavering. It's actually a confusing space to be in, trust me, making you wonder if it's genuine or just your mind painting scenarios. Sometimes it feels like your partner is not even trying or like you're the only one doing all the work, right? Recognizing and addressing imbalances in relationships is the first step towards creating a fulfilling connection. Let's dive into it. I'd like us to navigate this together and uncover the truth. Today's topic is a bit different, but equally very important. We are diving into the realm of relationships with a unique focus, which is survival stories of recognizing red flags in one sided relationships. It's crucial to identify those warning signs early on to help us understand better. I'll be sharing my experiences though. Starting off, let's talk about self reflection. Understanding our own role in relationships is very, very key. Is when it comes to building balanced relationships, understanding ourselves is where it all begins. Self reflection allows us to recognize our own behaviors, tendencies, and how they impact our relationships. What are some behaviors or patterns you've noticed in your relationships? Consider instances where you felt your efforts weren't reciprocated or moments of communication breakdown. But hold up, guys. According to statistics again, only a small percentage of you who watch our videos or my video are actually subscribed. So if you haven't and at the end of the video you enjoy what you see, do consider subscribing. It will help a lot with YouTube's algorithm in promoting more of my content. Thanks for being here. So, to help us be more aware of our relationship, here are 7 signs your relationship is one sided. So, number one, you're the one who does all the planning. Are you always the one who initiates conversations and plans activities? It's okay for your partner not to be creative and to prefer to simply hang out at home. But if they know how much you like doing things together outside and they still never bother to suggest anything, then maybe it means that they don't find it so important. This can be pretty frustrating, trust me, especially if you're trying hard to keep the relationship going, but it may also mean that your relationship has become one sided. Two, they find time for others but not for you. Does it seem like they never have time for you? Perhaps you ask them out for lunch, but they are already busy with a colleague, or invite them over to your place, but they are already hanging out with their friends. Sometimes people are just genuinely busy and can't be available all the time. And in every healthy relationship, both sides should have time to hang out with other people, especially family, friends, and loved ones. If your partner has enough time to hang out with everyone else but you, then it's a clear sign that everything's not quite right. Number three, you're missing the emotional support. Are they there for you when you need them the most? Your significant other should ideally be your best friend, a shoulder to cry on, a helping hand. They are the ones you run to when life gets you down to reassure you that everything will be okay. So if they are never there for you, especially when things are getting tough and hard to deal with, then it may be time for you to rethink your relationship with them. Some partners would pretend not to know whatever challenges you're facing or you're going through just because they do not want to support you or even assist you. Even when you mention it, they'll stylishly wave it off. Please take a look again. Number four, your comments are met with annoyance. When you're dating someone, naturally, sometimes you're gonna have some complaints. Whether it's simple things like, I don't like it when you're late to our date, or something more intimate like, I wish we would snuggle more. It's a healthy thing to voice your opinions to try and better your relationship. If you even make a mistake of asking for financial assistance, they will become distant for a few days, acting all busy. However, if everything you say annoys them or makes them feel like you are too much, then it may be their way of running away from their responsibilities and to avoid putting in any form of effort into the relationship. Number five, you make excuses for their behavior. You sugarcoat your experiences with your partner to other people. This is called a fantasy bond. It's an illusion of love and comfort which you may develop as a coping mechanism to protect you from the fear and anxiety of your relationship falling apart. Even when you feel these words are true, if something is really wrong, deep down, you know that what you're actually doing is making excuses, and you shouldn't have to make excuses to feel cared for in a relationship. We women, we just have a way of making excuses for our partners. We just sugarcoat things all in the name of giving the man the benefit of doubt. See, what is not right too. Number six, you're missing financial support. For you to know that you're in a one-sided relationship, one partner might shoulder the majority of all of the financial responsibilities, such as paying bills, expenses, or major purchases, while the other consistently fails to contribute their own fair share. During financially challenging periods, one partner might expect support or assistance, but the other shows disinterest, avoids discussions about financial matters, or fails to offer help or solutions. One partner might display irresponsible financial behavior, such as overspending, accumulating debts, or neglecting financial obligations, which directly affects the stability of the relationship or household. When one partner avoids discussing joint financial planning, future goals, or refuses to engage in responsible financial decisions together, it can create a significant imbalance in the relationship. Some men will just say they don't like women that talk about money all the time. Or when they know that you can afford to pay your bills, they completely pretend you don't need assistance in any way. You know. Number seven, they say they'll try harder, but they never do. It happens a lot in relationships where one partner just won't bother to put in the effort. They just keep making promises upon promises and forget to keep them. Some don't even forget to keep them. They don't just want to fulfill those promises. They give you promissory notes every time, every day. They build skyscrapers with their mouth without backing it up with actions. The truth is, you can't change anyone or expect them to change for you. But growing as a person with someone by your side is one of the things relationships are for. If someone is bothering you and you let them know and they say they'll fix it, but they don't, it's safe to say that you should keep your expectations very low. In a one sided relationship, the absence of financial support can strain the partnership, leading to resentment, stress, and an unequal distribution of responsibilities, and that can impact the overall health of the relationship. Everybody knows that love is sweet, but when money is involved, love becomes sweeter. After all, what you're admiring is being maintained with money and not paper. I've been in one-sided relationship before and I know how draining it can be. It's not a good place to be, if you ask me. So, do you feel like you're in a one-sided relationship? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video interesting or helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your family, friends, and loved ones. I'll also advise you turn on your notification bell so you do not miss out on any video. And as always, thank you so much for watching.